Okay, so good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another session. Welcome to another episode of the daily briefing. We have these sessions every day of the week, from Monday to Friday, from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Johannesburg time. That is GMT +2. If you are joining from the United States, it will not be evening, it will be afternoon. If you're joining from Jamaica, it will be afternoon. So good afternoon as well. There could be people who are already, who are actually just waking up in the morning. But you are all welcome, and thank you for making the effort to be present in this session for this evening. Today we have some really direct support issues that we are going to deal with. We had agreed in the last session that we're going to talk about the element of ticketing without, being able to access, if you are unable to access your account from Connect. We said we are going to also look at the two-factor authentication, how to set a two-factor authentication on your Transact account, and for those who do not want it, how to take it off. Yeah, but as a way of starting, we do this at least every 2-3 days of the week during the sessions. We would start off 5-10 minutes just to show how to access the app, because we can see on the system that well over 90% of our members, of our community members, access the system from their mobile phones. So it is imperative that everybody understands how to access the system from your mobile phone. So good evening again, and welcome, Dr. Linus.
Good evening, and greetings to everyone. We are going to start as usual by just going through very quickly how to get the app installed. I'm going to share my screen. I'm sharing my entire desktop so that...
Dr. Linus, while you're doing that, I would just want to call on Maureen to get ready. After this particular presentation, we'll go to her, where we will do a practical setup and resolution of her issue on Connect. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead, Dr. Linus, I'm done.
Okay, thank you. So on the right-hand side, that's the online portal. The homepage looks like that. It will look like that if I click on home. That should load in a second. I'm in the area now we're posting. So the familiar area is the red buttons, which give you quick access to a lot of things. But of course, the main menu that you see. So you have the Connect menu on the top, which gives you access to some basic Connect related services. You have the account menu on the top, and this is your Swift account. That gives you access to some quick links on account. And then, of course, you have the all-important Transact. All the quick menus or access to what you really need to do on Transact is also available here, so that you're able to access absolutely everything right from Connect. That's the idea. Now, that's what you will see, what you see on the right-hand side here, if you're using the either a tablet or you're doing this on a mobile phone with the desktop enabled. Now, on the left-hand side, I hope you can see my screen. Typically, that's what, let's take a look at what you might see when you are accessing this on a mobile phone. I'm just trying to get rid of this hide floating meeting controls. Okay, that's done. So at the moment, I don't have the app installed. So I would assume that I would just go to the website, go to Google. I'm using Google Chrome here. So I'll just go to connect.swiffen.com. Okay. While on connect.swiffen.com, those are the quick links that you see on the right-hand side. You see them on the home screen. The difference between using the app and using the web application is that for the web application, you will always see the URL on the top that you can go into, you can change. Now, given that I don't have the app installed on this device, you should generally get a pop-up window that should appear. That's it, on the bottom of the screen. Now, I'm using an Android device. For an iOS, it may be slightly different. In fact, it will be slightly different. And so if you want to install it at this point, you can either just click on Add and then follow through the next steps. It's so straightforward, you don't have to do anything else. If you don't want to use that, or the pop-up hasn't shown up, or maybe you have pop-ups blocked on your device or something like that, then you can also still access the option to install from these three dots on the top, the very top right hand corner, which is these three dots here where I'm pointing my mouse. So you click on those three dots and you'd get the option to install app. Okay. I can simply, to install the app, I just click on that install app, which is this option here. Here. So click on it, install app. It will come up with this window. You just click on install and that should install. Just give it a few seconds or minutes, depending on how fast your connection is. You will get a pop-up message saying that the Swiffen Connect app has been added to your homepage. Okay, there it is. You can see it here. It will disappear by itself, and it has disappeared. Now, if I go to my home screen on my mobile phone, I will see the icon for the Swiffen app. There it is here. So every time I want to now access the service or the applications, whether it's Connect or Transact or Account, you simply launch this application and it takes you right there. You'll notice, again, the difference between the app and the web application. Only difference you notice is that the app doesn't give you the URL bar on the top of the screen, in my case. I think on iOS, or if you are using Firefox, then the URL bar typically appears on the bottom of the screen and not the top. But I'm using Google Chrome and it will appear on the top. So you don't see it here because I'm using the app. Okay. Now, I'm going to uninstall the app and use the first method of the pop-up to install, just to show you that you achieve exactly the same result with very little hassle. So I'm going to go to the home screen. I'm going to uninstall the app by simply holding it down and clicking on install. On some devices that would be delete. So I click on uninstall, click OK, and the app should then be removed. Now, once the app is removed, if I then go back to connect.swiffen.com, connect, okay, I should then be prompted again when the screen refreshes to add the app from that pop-up. There you go. It's a pop-up. So if it's not displaying immediately, don't worry. You can just refresh. You can just reload your screen. And even when you've reloaded, if it is not showing, just move a little bit. There you go. Now you can see it on the bottom of my screen. If I click that, here is the pop-up on the bottom of the screen. Because it has a blue background and the background itself is also blue, it may be sometimes difficult to distinguish it, but this is it right here. If you close this X, it closes it. And then when you refresh, it will show up again until you install the app. So to install, just click on Add. Okay. Again, you get this window where you just need to click on this install button to install the app. So you no longer have to go to Play Store. You no longer have to go to Apple Store or any other app store for that matter to get the app. You get it right from Connect. There are a few advantages for that. The key advantage is that we no longer have to wait to update the APK or the application in any of the app stores in order for you to get the updates or the upgrades or the changes that have been implemented. What that means is we can be working in real time, make changes, even if we make changes here and now, and you have that link installed on your device, the moment you click on it, you get the latest version of the app every time. So those are the key advantages. We no longer have to wait to upload the applications on the app stores, and you will get the latest update every time. Of course, you can remove it and you can add it whenever you want, but if you choose to install it, you only really need to do this once. You never have to do it again because all the updates are automatic. And all you need to do is click that all-important app button on your homepage to launch the application. Let's go there again and see. There it is. If you look at my screen, the app is there. And to open it, you just simply click that and it should open. Okay. So that's how you get the app installed, and that's how you access it. When you open the app, whether this is on the app or on the web application itself, the most important menu you need is this menu on the top right, okay? This menu on the top right. So you click there and it will give you access to anything to do with Connect. You would click on the drop-down arrow here next to Connect, and you can access the login, you can create a Connect account, you can shop, and you can make some Connect-related transfers. Anything to do with account, you simply go to the account drop-down, the arrow next to account here, you click on it, and that opens up the menu for quick access to anything relating to your account. We've said before that when you click on create account, it creates a new Swifen account and generates a new Swifen ID after the email has been activated. But that is a new account that is not linked to any other existing account. If you want to register a member under you, then you have to use the register member link instead. They both take you to a registration page, but the registration is slightly different. Okay. We will come to POS on another day, but idea is that you have all the quick links that you need under there. And then for Transact, again, you have all the quick links on Transact. By simply clicking on the drop-down arrow next to Transact, you'll be able to see all the menus that you need for Transact revealed right from the app. So you never need to leave the Connect app, but you can access all the services. And when a new page is added, we will make sure that it's also added on these menus so you can actually access it. Now, of course, not all the pages are on these menus, but these are the ones that are really the most important ones that everyone needs to know how to use. And that takes me to the Transact dashboard. So to get to Transact dashboard, go to Transact, drop down arrow, you click on Transact dashboard, and that will take me to a Transact dashboard. If a pop-up appears like that, just close it. Now, while on the Transact dashboard, of course, you can log in. If you are not already logged in, you're presented with a login screen. So let me log in. I'm going to try and log in with this account, this demo account. I've entered the details, and now it says type your OTP. Okay, that's what you'd see on the mobile app. If you're looking at this from your mobile app, and you will see exactly the same type of screen if you are looking at it from the computer on the right-hand side, as you can see. Okay, it's asking for this OTP, type your code. Now, how do you get this OTP code? You need the Google Authenticator app. The reason I'm showing this is to show you how to actually access it. At this point, if you don't have the Google Authenticator app, That's the only place you get the code. The code will not be sent to you by SMS. It will not be sent to you by email. You need to go into your Google Authenticator app and the code will be revealed there. So on the left-hand side, I'm now going to go to the Authenticator app. So I have the Google Authenticator app installed. I'm just going to look for it. There it is. Google Authenticator app. You need this app installed on your smartphone if you're going to use a two-factor authentication on Transact. So I'm going to open that app, and because I'd already added my account, I will show you how to add that, but I'd already added it. Let's see. Actually, okay. It looks like for security reasons, the screen on the Google Authenticator is not displaying. It's showing blank because I'm sharing, but I can see the code. The code here is 161. Okay, it's changed. It's a different one now. It's 320 492. So once I enter that and submit, then I can access my account. That's the dashboard. Now I'm able to log in. Okay, you need the Google Authenticator app for this, for you to get that code. Without that, you can't get it. So now, how do we remove it? Let's remove the two-factor authentication. I'm going to go back to the mobile phone screen, but of course you can do it using the online version on the right. So I'm going to go back to the Connect. Okay, and I was on the dashboard. Now that I'm actually, remember I've logged in on my computer, but I haven't logged in on my mobile phone, which I'm using. So that'll be interesting. Let's see. I want to go to Transact dashboard. Transact dashboard. It will probably ask me for the code again because I'm using a different device. Oh, there you go. It's logged me in. APL3, is that the same account? Just a sec. Yep, that's it. Okay, that's fine. Google has a way of synchronizing things because on my laptop, I'm logged into the same account, and on the mobile device, the same account, so that's fine. Now, to disable this two-factor authenticator, you need to click on the menu inside Transact itself, which is this menu here. On the mobile phone, it will be shown like this. So click on it and then click on More. Same experience on the online version if you're using it online. So you'd open that menu and then click More. Okay, and it will reveal some more menus, some additional menus, and 2FA security is one of them. Okay, so let's click on More here on the mobile, and you can see 2FA. So if I click on 2FA, it will show me that two-factor authentication has been enabled. So to disable it, I just need to click on this Disable Two-Factor Authenticator, and that will remove the need for asking for a PIN, for a code to log in. Okay. Now, at this point, because you enabled it, in order to execute the disablement or to disable it, you actually need to enter the code again. You need to enter the Google Authenticator code. So let me look for it on my, you have to go, I'm going to Google Authenticator now, and I'm going to pick up a new code. Because it's not being displayed on my screen, I'm going to try and take it off on the right-hand side. So I'll go to 2FA, and I'm going to disable, and I need to enter the code there. The code is displayed on my mobile, but for security reasons, it's not showing. It's showing as a blank screen, as a black screen. So the code is 68573. Oh, it's changed. Sorry. You need to enter it quickly. It changes automatically after a few minutes. So the new one is 812916. And then submit to verify, and there you go. So the two-factor authentication has been removed. And to enable it, it will come to this screen for you to enable. To show you that it's actually been removed, now we can try to log out, and then log back in again. So if I click on login and I go to the same account that we had enabled it on, and I click login, it just takes me straight to my dashboard. I don't need to enter any additional code to get here. So the two-factor authentication provides an additional layer of security that we believe is very important for those who can use it, and for those who don't want to use it, either because it's an additional step to access your dashboard, you can always disable it. Now, obviously, every account starts up with it disabled. So how do you enable it? Let's do that. I'm now going to enable it on a different account. Okay, so let me log in on a different account. I'm going to log out here, and let's try and log in with a demo account 1. Demo account 1. So you see, I'm logged in, and it takes me straight to my dashboard. Now you can go to click more to FA security.
We can't see it, Dr. Lennon.
Oh, you can't see it?
Yes.
I can see.
We can see it.
You need to be looking on the
So
right
anyone
side.
No, anyone who can't see, their screens are probably frozen. So just exit and come back in.
Okay, we can see.
Anyone
Okay.
who can't see, just
now,
exit and come back in.
Can you see the blank mobile screen on the left-hand side? All right.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. We can do it there in that case. So what needs to happen is
No, he can see both. He can see both. So you can carry on where you were.
Dr. Lennon. We can see both. Just move the screen.
Carry on.
Now, the reason I want to use the screen on the right-hand side is because I have one mobile phone, and I'm going to use my mobile phone to actually take a picture of that screen. You can activate it in 2 ways, okay? You can activate in 2 ways. One way is to copy this number here, which is the activation code. You go to your Google Authenticator app. So I'm going to open the Google Authenticator app. It's just showing a black screen for security reasons because there are a number of different codes on that screen. So what I could do is I need to press the plus sign to add a new account. And I can either, it'll give me the option to either scan a QR code or to enter the setup key. So this is the setup key that you need to enter if you prefer to type it. But if you have a smartphone with a camera, then you really should choose the option to scan the QR code. And then you scan the QR code that is displayed on the screen. I'm going to scan it. I'm using my mobile phone and I'm scanning it. So I have scanned it and it says code has been saved. Okay. So I now click on enable two-factor authentication and it gives me the option to enter the code that is generated. So I'm picking that code from my screen on the mobile phone and it is 083985. Okay. And then I click on verify. Okay, perfect. Now, once I click on verify, it means two-factor authentication is actually activated. And you can see here that is now asking me to type my OTP in order to access the dashboard. So I need to just go back to my Google Authenticator again and pick a new code that is generated. These are generated automatically. You don't have to do anything about it. You just need to open the Google Authenticator app. So then the code I see here is 736067. When you enter that and submit, that it should now take you to your dashboard. Okay, that's how you activate it. Now, I'm going to log out and then try to log into this same account again. You will see that I will be challenged to enter this code. Okay, that's the same account. I click login, that screen will always be displayed. So nobody can access this account unless they enter that authenticator code from Google Authenticator app. The code that I see displayed on my screen is 370185. And as I've said, that code changes every few minutes. Okay, so that's how I get to my screen. If I don't want to go through the hassle of using this two-factor authentication, or I don't have a smartphone to install the app in it, so that I'm the only one who can access it, then of course you can disable it. To disable it, you click on more, you click on two-factor authentication, you click on this disable two-factor authentication here. It will give you the option to enter the code one more time. Go to your Google Authenticator app and pick the code. The new code I see here is, let me just wait for a new one to be generated because okay, the new code I see here is 144420. I enter that and I click verify, and that's how you take the two-factor authentication off. If I now log out of that account and I try to log back in again, it will not ask me for the two-factor authentication because it's been disabled. This is a very secure way of making sure that only you can access your account and nobody else. Now I can go in. Now, the difference, of course, is that if somebody were to get hold of my email address and they could guess my password correctly, either by trying multiple times, then they can get to my dashboard. But if the two-factor authentication is enabled, they will have to also get my smartphone, log into the Google Authenticator app on my smartphone, and be able to retrieve the code before they can access the account. That's why this is so secure, and we would encourage and recommend that everyone really should activate it. But don't activate it if it's going to be a headache for you. If you're happy using it with a strong password, maybe a very complicated password that is very long and with lots of interesting other characters that nobody can ever be able to guess, even if they tried multiple times, then it's just as secure. All right. I'm going to stop there. I've shown how to install the app using the pop-up. I have shown how to install the app using the drop-down menu from the URL bar, next to the URL bar. I've shown how to launch the app using the installed application itself. And we have also gone through how you can access and activate the Google Authenticator, the two-factor authentication to provide an extra layer of security on your app. Okay. Remember the first account that we had this on, I believe the two-factor authentication was still active there, if I'm not mistaken. So if I went to the dashboard and tried to access that account, then it will prompt me for the two-factor authentication. Let me log out there, log out, and then just try to log back in with the first account, demo account we used, which is that one. Okay, we had taken it off. So there you go. It gives you straight access to your dashboard, very fast, very quickly. And the all-important number you need to remember is your transact account number. So why don't we make one quick transaction, okay? I'm going to leave that a number on the screen, and I want somebody to request a payment from me. Anybody who requests a payment, I will authorize the first one that comes in, okay? In that account. So to request a payment, you go to your account, you go to request money, you do send request. Oh, that's throwing an error on my screen. Okay. In that case, we will not look at that one now. What about make payment? If I want to make a payment, was that a second? So to make a payment, you need the account number, which I've just copied. You need the account number on the left-hand side, and then you go to transfer, click on send money, and then you enter the account number, which is PE 221441402843887. You click to reveal the name, and then you click again to enter the amount, okay, and then submit. So that's how that works. In this case, it says plan expired. In this case, I just need to adjust it. Okay, so that's how you do it. First, and so I'm going to stop there to avoid taking more time. I think something has been deactivated on the plan side. Let me just sort that out. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and Brother Mbi, back to you. The key was really the two-factor authentication. How do you activate it, and how do you take it off?
Thank you so much, Dr. Linus, for that guidance that you've provided for everyone in the room, and also for those who are going to have to watch this after. For anyone who would want to go through those two aspects that you have shared this evening, it will be very helpful for them. Okay, so moving along, we are going to now try and take a look at Maureen's screen. So Dr. Linus, you can stop sharing. Let's go to Maureen's screen and see where she's having a problem accessing Connect. Is Maureen in the house?
Am I still sharing?
Yes, Maureen is in the house.
Sharing.
Yeah, good evening, Dr. Linus. Good evening, Brother Mumby. My laptop is, I've been trying to download, well, I've got Zoom already downloaded, but it said that I needed 5.12, whatever. So I've been trying to download.
You don't need to download, so just open Zoom. Join meeting and put the password.
I've been doing it for the last half an hour, and it's still telling me that the download has failed. Try later. And then it said
you don't need to download it.
Then it said the Zoom installer failed. So I've sort of
That's
missed
what I'm
out.
saying. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, let me share. Let me just say what I was saying so you understand. When you want to access Zoom, there are two options. There's one which asks you to join the meeting on a browser.
Yeah,
that is what you should.
Yeah, I have actually done that as well. I went into join the join from browser, and it still says problem. I've written it all down. So as I said, I've been trying while you were on, while Dr. Linus was speaking, but it's not happening. But there was a good news that happened this morning. My email has got an email came through to me, and success, my account has been activated. So that's a good thing that happened today. Because I wasn't activated.
How were you activated?
Oh, I don't know. It just came when I went into Connect, into the app.
Yeah.
It came up straight away saying success, your account has been activated. And then I got an email as well. So I tried my new password in my new account that's activated, and again I got locked out. And the email I got an email coming, which I haven't had an email for months, as I was saying as well. But I've actually got an email, so I think that's a success. And it's activated, but I'm now locked out.
If you and you have not been able to access again, is that what you're saying?
No.
All right. Why don't I could share my screen, and with your permission, you could provide your email address and we can go through the process of resetting the password for everybody to see. Can we do that?
Yes, certainly.
All right. So it's a connect issue, right? All right. I'm going to go back to my. I'm going to use the mobile phone screen because most of our users use a mobile phone. Can everybody see? I'm going to share my screen now. Okay. Can everybody see my screen all right?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can see.
Okay, so
No.
You can't see?
Yes. Yes, I can now.
Okay, very good. Let me get rid of this. Hide meeting people. So that is Connect. Now I'm logged in. You can see from the picture on the top right. So if I click on that picture, there is this power button. You can log in by clicking the power, log out by clicking the power button, or you can click the arrow next to your picture to reveal a menu with a logout menu item. So again, those are two ways to log out. So hopefully that will kick me out of Connect. And there we are. I'm logged out of Connect. So let's now go to the login screen on Connect. So all important menu on the top right, the arrow, the drop-down arrow next to Connect, and then the login to Connect. Now, on the screen, when you get here, it says, I can either enter my username and password and log in, which is fine, but the issue is that Maureen has forgotten. Is Maureen, is that right?
Yes,
that's correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maureen, Sister Maureen has forgotten her password. So what we need to do is click on forgot password here. There's this link, forgot password. Can everybody see it?
Yeah.
Oh, bless you. I haven't forgotten my password though, because I've got it written down. It's just been rejecting it.
Oh,
no, so.
Well, if it's rejecting it, it's either, I mean, it's one of two things. Either the password that you wrote down is actually incorrect, and therefore the system doesn't recognize it and it will reject it. I mean, that's the only scenario that I can imagine. I mean, I will try.
Or the password that you wrote down is correct, but when it comes to typing it onto the screen, you mistype.
So
one of the characters.
That's
Please,
correct.
can you use mine? Can you use mine?
Yes, if anybody wants to volunteer there to give their username and password and they will log in, you can always change it later on. But I mean,
I've just sent you my email address, so you could have used mine, isn't it?
All right, okay.
Yes.
So let's see what happens.
Her email is here.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, use our own.
Just hold on. Let's deal with one person first.
Yeah,
so,
please bear with me. Please bear with me. I'm using my mobile phone. I can't copy paste, so I just need to type the email address again. But I'm going to see if I can. This is it? Can
I just read the letters so that you can type it?
Yes, please. Yes.
Yeah. So it's M for Mike, A for Alpha. M for Mike, A for Alpha, U for Union, R for Romeo, E for Echo, E for Echo.
Yes.
N for Nelly, A for Alpha, N for Nelly, Echo, Tango, Echo, Romeo, Union, SSEL, L.
That's long. SSEL.
SSELL double L.
Double L. Okay.
Double L at gmail.com.
I laugh at some black people. I said I laugh at some black people.
At gmail.com. Okay,
I know they're missing out because I think this thing is a scam.
Dr. Linus, I've muted because there's somebody talking about, the background. Somebody who is laughing at black people or something. I'm not sure what that means.
Exactly.
Dr. Linus, you need to unmute.
All right. Okay. Very good. So, and now the password. Maureen, do you want for us to try them? Should we try the password or just go straight to reset?
Oh, yeah, you can try the password.
So what we're going to do is that we're going to try the password, and then we will trigger a reset immediately so that you can go back into your mail and reset your password. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So the password is. I'll give you the password.
You can type
now?
it in the message.
Okay. I'll
type it in the message.
You can send it to me direct, so you don't have to announce it to everybody.
Yeah, just go onto the message and send a direct message to Dr. Linus.
Hold on, let me see.
Or I mean, you can always change it later on if you're happy to announce it.
Yeah, I'm going to change it. I'm going to change it later anyway. So
right,
if I just type it in here.
Yeah.
Right. That's a password.
Okay. So I've entered the password and now I'm just clicking login. Hopefully that works. If there is a problem with the password you entered for email address is incorrect. Now, okay, this is great. You see, it comes up with this lost password prompt. So all you have to do is click on it. Okay. And now you need to enter your email address here, which I had luckily copied, and I'm just pasting, and then submit. Okay. Now,
do you have access to this email right now, Maureen?
Are you able to log into that email account? If you can see from the message displayed here, it says we have sent you an email with password recovery instructions. Follow the link in the email to finish the process of resetting your password. So that can only be delivered into your email inbox that you provided. Maureen, do you have access to that email box? Hello?
Did we lose Maureen? Looks like we lost her. Yeah, it looks like we lost her. All right. So there was someone else who also wanted their own password to be their Connect access. There was a second person. We said we were going to look at two of them today.
Yes.
I think the other person was from Nigeria.
Yeah,
it's Shady Johnson. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Please, let's go back in. Let's go back in, Dr. Linus, and see. Let's take a look at Shady Johnson's own issue.
Okay. So the same process. If you have forgotten password, you can go straight to.
No, so let's just go back. Let's just backtrack one step.
Yes.
Shady, please share with us what your issue is. Your issue is that you reset your password, but when you came to log in, it said it was not the right password. Am I right?
You are right, sir.
Shady,
I muted my mic. You are right.
Okay. So what is the username that you use, please?
Johnson
please put it,
Shedrack.
no, put it on this thing. Put it on chat so that's easy for us to see.
Okay.
Put your username there. And you can send a direct message to Dr. Linus with the password that you used so that we can look at it. Send Dr. Linus a direct chat message on the chat so that it's not on the general chat page.
Somebody is asking what is the email
Oh,
address?
for goodness sake. Name, I've got the problem again like last night. The volume's gone on. The volume. How did you get the
volume? Shady, have you sent the email address?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it yet on the messages. I'm not seeing the email address yet. Shady.
I can hear Shady typing.
Okay. It looks like Maureen is connected again. Maureen,
Okay.
you have access to the email address that the password reset has been sent to. And are you able to check it? Maureen, are you able to check your email for the reset password?
Looks as if she's not.
Okay.
Okay, we've got Shady Johnson's own email. I can just read it quickly.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back now. I'm trying to get through. It's Maureen. I'm trying to get through to my email.
Okay.
But continue with whoever you want to.
Okay.
I'll just thank you so much.
Yes, just go onto your email and try and reset.
Okay, thank you.
I'm just entering Shady's email address.
Shady, did you send Dr. Linus a direct message with the password?
Okay, I want you to go to forget password. So I want to get something because those passwords I'm using, they are not working.
Okay, the password is definitely not working.
Yes.
So anyway, we can just try it. So we go through the entire process of testing it.
Okay. Let me send it to you. Let me send it to you.
Yeah, and then I will.
Okay. Let me come.
I'll put the email address. Remember, you can log in with either your email address or your username. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we are putting the email address in this case. Shady, can I just confirm that you have access to this email box at the moment?
Yes.
You do. In that case, we can just go straight to reset, right?
Yeah, just do. I want to go so that I can read to,
All right. Okay. So that is the email. So I'm just going to click on forgot password, which is this button here. When I click on forgot password, it comes up with this window where you need to enter your email address. I'm going to put your email address. Can you just check that that email address is correct? Shady, is that email address correct?
Yes, it's correct. It's correct.
Okay, very good. So I'm going to now click on submit because that's all we have to do. You put the email address, you click submit, and then the system should generate an email with instructions on how to reset the password. It says, please try again after 23 minutes.
That is what he used to show me. And after 2 days, they send me email. Then when I log into the email, they will say this thing is expired, has expired.
All right. Can you check your email in any case to see whether you have received it?
Okay, let me check.
I mean, a typical user would just use the same credentials to try and log in. Obviously, we are using multiple credentials here to try and log in, and our system is thinking, oh, there's something not right. Why is one person trying to use multiple credentials to log into the same account? You know, so sometimes it does this just as a security measure. Did you receive any email?
No email. The old one I received was the one they sent to me that my email, my login was blocked, and that was what they received me. I don't need swatting. And this one happened when I was in the village, when we had before the day we had, before you said that we had the meeting.
Okay, so you got an email saying that the account is blocked.
Yes.
All right, then that's a slightly different issue in that case. If the account is blocked, there is a very good possibility that if you try and retrieve a password for a blocked account, it might not actually let you do that, right?
Okay. I want you, okay, unblock the account. Let me reset password again myself and see.
Okay, so we will take this offline and we will take a look at it. What I would suggest at this point is that you create a ticket, post a ticket, and then we can follow on from that ticket. Because
okay, it's always difficult for me to create a ticket. I'm not like, even last time that you said to create a ticket, I try all possible.
So Shady, this is a good place for us to talk about the element of a ticket without being able to log in. That was the one thing we were going to deal with at the end. So at the moment, we are very aware because we cannot create an environment where someone who is not logged into the system will just come and create a ticket. If we do that, we run a very, very major risk.
Okay, so I need education then. Hello. Hello, are we there?
Yes.
I need to be educated because my people are on my neck. You know, when I finish with people, I also meet my SCTs to tell them what to do. So, and all their eyes is on me. So, but I've never, like now, I've been able to transfer all the other things, but my own, I could not be able to even do my own. So it became a problem to me. So, and most of them, my SCTs that have the problem also come to me. When they come to me, I tell them, hold on until I get to you people. So now that they're here, I want to be educated so that I also try it myself, got it, and also get back to say I've gotten it, and also reach back to them.
Yes. Let me try. Let's try this one more time and do the password reset one more time. Just 1 second. So connect, login, and then we're putting that in. Okay, password, forgot password. And then enter the email address and then submit. Yeah, it says, please try again in 19 minutes. So it's obviously not letting us do it for a reason. We need to investigate it, I'm afraid. But there is an underlying reason why it's not letting us do this. Now, Maureen, did you receive an email?
To be quite honest, I'm in my email and that's loading as well, because like everything's gone flat. So I can see my screen for email, but I can't get into it. It's not showing me anything at the moment.
All right. Why don't we, I mean, we could also, just to demonstrate this, we could try and use this email account that I was using earlier to log in, for example, which is that one. and then try to see if we can reset on that. Because that one clearly doesn't have any issue. There could be the fact that I'm using my mobile phone, and because there are cookies, error, there is no user registered with that. Oh, sorry, I'm using a transact. That's a transact email address, not a connect email address. Let me try and use, right, okay. Now, I'd need to find an email address that is registered on Transact in order to do this. As you can see, it says there is no user registered with that email address. That is a Transact email address that I try to use to connect. That account is not on Connect. That email address is not on Connect. All right. Is there anybody else? Maureen, we're relying on you now to try and see if you can access your email, because yours seems to have been sent successfully.
I'm trying to access it now on my phone. So yes, I tried on my laptop. It's still awaiting. So let me see, because I normally get it on my phone. So let me see what happens.
Okay. Is there anybody else looking for a password reset for which we can try to see if that would work?
Yes, I did get the message on my email.
Can you read out what it says, please?
Certainly.
You're
Swiffin Connect password reset. Swiffin Connect, someone requested that the password be reset for the following account. Username, it's giving me my username. Then it goes Swiffin Connect. Someone requested, oh yeah, at https, and it's /connectswiffin.com. If this was a mistake, just ignore this email and nothing will happen. And then it says to reset your password, visit the following address. Gives us http connectswiffin.com, that password reset 7, and a little bit more information.
Okay, are you able to click on the link to reset the password? And then we actually try to see if we can access if you can access the account with the reset password.
Okay, to reset your passwords with it. Okay, let me click the link.
You can either click the link or you can copy the link and just paste it in a URL. That's another way to do it.
Okay, well, I've pressed the link, but it's just come up with the icon of the Swiffin Connect icon.
You've pressed the link.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's coming here. Pick a new password, enter your desired password. Okay, so let me now, new password. Let me try that. Oh, for goodness sake.
Please write it down so you don't forget. I know that.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done that. New. Okay, let me see what, and repeat the password. The password should be at least, what's happened there? Should be at least, oh, for goodness sake.
It should be at least.
It's already saying it that it's already even saying it doesn't match the password that I've just put in.
Yeah.
This is the ridiculous things that I keep having.
Yeah, if it says it doesn't match, then it doesn't match. Just please trust me.
Right, let me try again. Oh.
Make sure there is nothing in the first box when you started typing.
Yeah, no, there's nothing. I'm doing one. Doing another one there, and let me put something else in. Yep. All right, let's go to that box. Okay, taken that. Let me see if I see the submit. Should be at least. Oh, for goodness sake! Please re-enter. This is just the password you submitted. Submit. Do not match. Again, that's ridiculous because I'm putting in the same password.
Do you want to send me the link that you received, and then I can do it from my screen here?
Okay. How do I now send you the link?
You can just you can forward the email to, for example, linus.etube@inbox.swiffen.com. I will just forward the email you received.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Because you've sent me one in it, so I can just forward it back to you.
Or you
you.
can just copy the link and put it on chat. That's another way. If you can copy the link.
Hold on. Okay, and let me put it on. No, not you. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, right.
All right, so that's the link. I am going to try, obviously I'm logged into Connect, so I'm going to log out of Connect to make sure that it doesn't interfere with this. Okay, just bear with me. I'm logging out of Connect. Okay, so I'm logged out of Connect. I just now click that link. And let's see what happens. It's not letting me do it.
Yeah.
Are you're still not able to share your screen? Are you doing this on a mobile phone or on a computer?
Doing it on my mobile phone, because even now what's happened to my email on my laptop, it's saying there's a problem, and I've never had that before. So I'm just thinking, well, what's up? So I'm using my phone.
Okay, just let me try one more time. I've just copied the URL. I'm going to paste it in there and just hit return. You see when the link is generated and you clicked on it the first time, it may just not be letting me do it.
Okay.
Because it's not.
But that's a reoccurring problem of entering password and then putting and confirming it, and then it keeps saying it's not the same. It's not the same.
Yeah, it's not letting me use that link that you just sent, Maureen.
Okay.
I mean, all I can suggest is that perhaps we try and generate another link, or I can use an email address that I have access to and try to reset a password on that kind of account and see if that solves the problem. Can I suggest more? Just enter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, for example, something really simple. And then repeat it again.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, for example. Now, if it says that's a mismatch, then clearly we have an issue, in which case we need to examine it and try to resolve it.
Dr. Linus.
Yes.
Please, I actually wanted to help me check one thing, because I discovered one or two things. That was why I was actually crying out. I discovered that when I was trying to register into Connect, I could not be able to link that new registration to my former ecosystem to create this thing. So I discovered that, and my swapping ID was 730-174-564-561-355, and then my ticket is 5456.
If you've raised a ticket, then we'll look into the ticket.
I was trying to raise tickets. You see me quiet, and I was trying. It didn't go through. I try. It didn't go through. I bring out ticket. So I bring out the ticket, tap it, and it didn't pop up anything that I can even click. I will send the message to people. I only saw I should log in. That was all. And I tapped the login. They said I should not use the swapping ID.
Right.
I should use my. You understand?
We probably would not look into that right now. As I'm sure you can see from the time, we have actually overshot our time today.
Okay. I know.
Yes.
When I say that, I don't like to be coming on the platform with the same issue. So I need to be, because these people have gone far and we haven't gone anywhere.
Okay. Can I suggest that if there is any member of the support team online, they should take that up directly with you and give you the help you need to make sure that it's resolved.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
Dr. Linus, we are here.
Okay, please, let's do that. Let's do that. Take that up with...
Brother Patrick is my name. If you may even need my number, I can give you.
So what you can do, brother Patrick, I think what we can do. Let's Shady, just hold.
Yeah. Now listen,
Shady, just hold on.
Okay. Sorry.
Hold on.
It's Maureen again. It now says my password has been changed. I can sign in now. When I tried that.
Wonderful. So please log in and just confirm that you can log in, and then you can change your password.
Can I say something? I actually get a feeling that Maureen has sticky keys either on her computer or on her phone. I suspect.
Probably likely.
Because she logs in and then she comes back, and then when she touches other keys on her device, it's probably throwing out a different key.
Okay, Maureen, are you able to log in?
I'm just exhausted.
We're getting there. We're getting there. At least you reset the password.
So how on earth do I log in on this?
So you go to the menu on the top right. I'm going to.
Okay, go to the home screen.
Yes, you go to the menu on the top right.
Oh, that's coming up. Large money transfer. Oh yeah. Okay. Success. It's brought me onto the connect. Yeah, the home page.
Yes.
Where your account has been activated.
Yes. When you click on the menu for connect, click on login to connect. Then you will get this window.
Okay. Login to connect.
Yeah. Enter your username or password there. Your username or email address, and then the password that you just reset, and then click login. Just to show you, if I want to log in, I will enter my username. I'm not using my email address. My password. Okay. And just
is that where it says register? Is that where it says register now?
just below that.
No,
Yes.
Just below that. Yeah.
Yes.
Or is it? Okay. Email. Let me put my email.
And please save it, because your email is so long. It's easy to make a mistake.
Well, no, it just comes up automatically on my phone. It's already saved on my laptop and my phone.
Oh, perfect. Now just put your password in. And
okay,
submit.
before she submits, click on the I to see that you have put it the right password.
Okay. At gmail.com. My password now. And log in.
I have put my phone number in the private. Let that sir copy it and then add me to his phone so I can private chat him.
Brother Patrick, Shady Johnson has just put his mobile number on the chat. If you can pick it up from there, and then maybe we can spend some time with him tomorrow and go through his account and try and unblock it.
I am in.
Looks like Maureen is in. Super.
Yeah, super. Thank you very much, everyone.
Brother Pete, there's two people raising hands. One of them, hey, that one, I think you need to hear it. Akiga. He was banned. He received a message that he has been banned. So I actually asked him to come on this live session to speak to you guys.
I probably know there's probably a reason for the ban. We would not want to talk about it in the meeting now. We would want to deal with this directly with him. Okay.
Okay.
So my suggestion is that Brother Paul, put your phone number as well, and then Brother Patrick will pick it up, and then we would jointly, Brother Patrick, myself, and Dr. Linus will give you a call. Okay. We need to investigate why it's banned. There are a number of reasons why, but you know, it's advisable for us not to have the discussion in the meeting. As you guys can see, we've overshot our time today by, I would say, 15 minutes because we started 5 minutes late.
Go forward, go forward, go forward.
Who is speaking?
I said you should go forward. We'll come to that later. Do you understand?
Okay.
Go forward, go for the teaching, yeah.
Yes. So what we're going to do, Dr. Linus, Brother Patrick, and myself will reach out to you, Brother Paul, on that number. Brother Patrick, his number, I think he has put his number there. Let's take it up. We'll reach out to him privately.
Okay.
And then we'll go through his account and see what is causing the ban.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Because I am on transit, on public transit, a very noisy place, so I cannot reach you now. That's all. Thank you. I'm appreciate.
Tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow. We'll call you in the course of the day tomorrow.
All right, sir.
Okay. So we are going to bring this meeting to a close right now. Anything that we've not dealt with, we'll deal with it in the meeting tomorrow. Thank you all for joining this session. Normally it's a 1-hour session, and it's in preparation for the launch that we still anticipate we are on track to have tomorrow. We are going to possibly send out a flyer for that specific meeting because we may be inviting other external parties and the partners in the US to participate. If we don't do it tomorrow, then it's going to be on Friday because there's still some small details technically that we need to clear up. If we don't, then we will do the announcement for Friday, and as we close the week, we will launch so that everyone can start activating. Dr. Linus?
Okay, thank you very much for your patience. Today we saw how to install the app. We then looked at how to activate the two-factor authentication for extra security, and also to disable it if you didn't decide, or if you did decide that you no longer want to use it. And we've managed to successfully go through the process of resetting a password for Maureen, and Maureen has been able to successfully
very much
her account. So on that note, thank you all very much, and God bless you. See you again tomorrow.
Thank you. God bless you all.
Thank you for the good work today. I'm happy hearing that somebody has reset his password. I'm happy. That's it. I will also reset mine soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone, and God bless you.
Okay, I'm going to the church now.
Good night. God
Join
bless
me
you.
and go to
Good
the
night.
church.
Thank you.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Say, I sent you a WhatsApp. Actually, I need your email address. I'd want to. Okay, thank you, sir. If you may. Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you, sir. Oh, okay, no problem. Yes, thank you, sir. Okay. The poll. Okay. Oh. Okay.